Good morning children. I welcome you all to today's video class. In today's video class, we are going to see the transformation of sentences. Exclamatory to affirmative and affirmative to exclamatory. Video class 1, that is the transformation of sentences part 1, deals with transformation of sentences from affirmative to negative and negative to affirmative. That you have learnt with good examples. Okay, fine. Transformation of sentences part 2. It deals with the transformation of interrogative sentences into affirmative and affirmative into interrogative. Okay, fine. In today's class, do you know children what you are going to learn? Yeah. Transformation of exclamatory sentences into affirmative and affirmative into exclamatory sentences. Let's begin with today's class with the examples. Before that, I would like to ask you a question. What is an exclamatory sentence? I hope all of you know. An exclamatory sentence is used to express strong feeling or emotions like love, hate, excitement, joy, sadness and frustration. So when you get excited, what you express in the form of sentence is called the exclamatory sentences. Exclamatory sentences ends with an exclamation mark. Here I have given you an example. How nice it is. It is an exclamatory sentence. When you have something nice or when you have something so soft, then you can express that in such a way. How nice it is. See the expression. It is an exclamatory sentence. Example for an exclamatory sentence. It ends with an exclamatory mark. Next, what is an affirmative sentence? So many times I have given you the good definition for an affirmative sentence. Well, anyhow, once again I would like to say a definition for an affirmative sentence or an assertive sentence. An affirmative sentence is one that affirms something, that's all. It agrees with something. It says positive meaning. It states something. It states some fact. Such types of sentences are called affirmative sentences. See, it's very nice. It's very long. It is so dark. It is so hot. They are all the example for affirmative sentences. An affirmative sentence begins with the subject and ends with a full stop. Okay, fine children. Next we are going to see the rules behind the transformation of an exclamatory sentence into an affirmative sentence. Okay, fine. So I hope you know what is an exclamatory sentence and what is an affirmative sentence. Okay, fine children. Next let me explain the rules and the transformation rules behind this transformation. Yeah, we'll see one by one. Exclamatory sentences into affirmative sentence. Okay. All of you know how can we change an exclamatory sentence into an affirmative sentence. Rules 1 are structure 1. This is structure 1. Suppose if you have this structure, or if an exclamatory sentence has this structure, that sentence should be transformed into an affirmative sentence with the following structure. That is what I am going to teach you now. Structure 1. See, first subject and see first let me explain and assertive to, see, assertive to exclamatory, then you can easily follow. Assertive to exclamatory, then you can easily understand. Then we can go for the exclamatory to assertive. So what's the first structure? See, subject plus linking verb. Subject plus linking verb, then noun phrase. Noun phrase. In the noun phrase, what are all the things you may have? Subject complement plus modifiers. Modifier is an optional. It's an optional. You may have or you may not have. So let me explain first how an assertive sentence can be transformed into an exclamatory sentence. This is the structure. If an affirmative sentence has the following structure, that is subject plus linking verb plus noun phrase, a noun phrase may be consisting of subject complement. The noun phrase may be consisting of subject complement. You know that what is complement? Anything that comes to complete the sense. Anything that comes to complete the sense after linking verb. That's very important. It's called a complement. A complement may be subject complement. A complement may be an object complement. If it comes to complete the meaning of a subject, then it is called a subject complement. If it comes to complete or to give more sense about the object, then it is called an object complement. So you should know the difference between subject and object complement. What is complement? Repeat, children. Yeah, complement is a word. It may be a noun. It may be an adjective that comes to complete the sense. That's important. Okay. Mostly we have these complements after the be form of the verbs. That is, am, are, was, were. Sometimes we may have this complement after some special verbs. Appears, looks, grew, like that. Some special verbs. After some special verbs, also we can have this complement. Okay, fine. See the first sentence. It's a beautiful, see, it is a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. It's an assertive sentence, no doubt. Okay, fine. See subject. Yeah. Here you have subject. Then what's a linking verb? Is. Why we call this verb as a linking verb? Because it connects the subject with the complement. Therefore, this verb is called a linking verb. Okay, fine. Linking verb will have a complement immediately after it. That is why we call such verbs as linking verbs. Okay, fine. A beautiful day is a noun phrase. A beautiful day is a noun phrase. It is a subject complement. A beautiful is a modifier. Okay, fine. So it's a beautiful day. It's an affirmative sentence. Then we have to change this affirmative sentence into exclamatory sentence. Then what will be the structure of an exclamatory sentence? That you should know. Yeah, structure. The structure of an exclamatory sentence, what plus the noun phrase NP, what noun phrase, then subject plus link verb. Okay. So when you change this assertive sentence with this structure into an exclamatory sentence, the exclamatory sentence should have this structure. What plus noun phrase plus subject plus link verb. Then how can you change this one? What a beautiful, see, what noun phrase, what a beautiful day, subject it, verb is. Don't forget to put the exclamation mark. What a beautiful day it is. Okay, so this is the rules that exist behind this transformation. So when you try to transform an assertive sentence into an exclamatory sentence, you have to follow this structure. You have to follow this rule. Once again, see, just I will write the structure nearby, then I will change the sentences and I will show you how it transforms. Then you can easily follow me. See the structure of a assertive sentence. Assertive sentence, subject plus link verb plus noun phrase. Here the noun phrase is a complement. Okay, complement. This is the structure of an affirmative sentence. When it is transformed into an exclamatory sentence, then the structure of the exclamatory sentence should be what? It should begin with what? Plus noun phrase. What plus noun phrase? Plus subject plus link verb. See children, you just read these rules that exist behind this transformation carefully with good intention. See subject, linking verb, noun phrase. This noun phrase is a complement. Okay, fine. This is the structure of an assertive sentence that is given in the question. You have to transform this affirmative sentence into an exclamatory sentence. Then you should know the structure of an exclamatory sentence. You have to change this affirmative sentence into an exclamatory sentence that has that structure. What is the structure? What? Noun phrase plus subject plus linking verb. See, it is a wonderful day. It's a wonderful day. So it is a subject. This is a link verb. A wonderful day is a noun phrase that is a complement. Now you have to change this into an exclamatory sentence. It should begin with what? Okay, what? Then noun phrase. What a wonderful day. What a wonderful day. Yeah. Then subject it. Then link verb is. That's all. So it's a wonderful day. What a wonderful day it is. Wow. So now you have transformed the given assertive into an exclamatory. I'll give you more examples. That was a nerve-wracking match. See, that was a nerve-wracking match. Full stop. So it is an affirmative sentence. That is a subject. Was is the linking verb. A nerve-wracking match is a subject complement. Okay, fine. Now we have to change this sentence into an exclamatory sentence. How can you change? What? What? First it should begin with what? That is the structure. What? Noun phrase. What? A nerve-wracking match. What a nerve-wracking match that was. Then subject that. Link verb was. At the end it should end with an exclamatory mark. Okay, I hope you understand. So that was a nerve-wracking match. What a nerve-wracking match that was. You have to change the affirmative sentence into an exclamatory sentence. Could you follow me, children? Yeah. You have to observe the rules very strictly. That's very important. Okay, fine. Let me give you some more examples for your better understanding. I'll give you some more examples. Then you can understand this concept very well. So thereafter, you can easily transform the given assertive sentence into an exclamatory sentence with least effort. Yeah. Max has, okay, see, structure 2. And what an amazing car. One more example I would like to give. Max has, see, Max has an amazing car. This is a given sentence. Max has an amazing car. When you try to change this sentence into an exclamatory, what? Yeah. What an amazing car. What an amazing car Max has. What an amazing car Max has. In this way, you can change an affirmative sentence into an exclamatory sentence. This is possible only when you have the given structure. That is, an assertive sentence should have subject plus link verb plus subject complement. If you have such types of structure, or if your assertive sentence has that structure, see, it is a splendid. It's a splendid morning. So its subject is linking verb. A splendid morning is a noun phrase. Then you can change. What a splendid morning it is. You can change. So you can change this affirmative sentence or assertive sentence into exclamatory only when if it is or if it has this given structure. Okay, fine. Next, you may have some other assertive sentences with some different structures. There you have different rules for to transform such types of sentences into an exclamatory sentences. Let me explain that also. Okay, children. Next we are going to see structure 2 sentences, affirmative sentences which have different structures. Structure 2. Here instead of noun phrase, you may have adjective phrase or adjectival phrase. If you have an adjectival phrase, how such types of assertive sentences should be changed into an exclamatory sentence. See the structure: subject plus linking verb plus adjective as a subject complement. Adjective as a subject complement. Keep one thing in your mind, children. What you have seen already, that is structure 1. In that structure you have noun phrase as a subject complement, but in structure 2 you have an adjectival phrase as a subject complement. So you should know the difference. Okay, fine. Then if you have this structure in assertive sentence, then you have to change it into exclamatory sentence in such a way. How? This exclamatory sentence should begin how plus the adjective, that is the adjectival phrase, plus subject plus linking verb. Okay. So this affirmative sentence should be changed into an exclamatory sentence. That exclamatory sentence should have this structure. It should begin with how plus the adjective plus subject plus linking verb. The weather, see, is romantic. The weather is romantic. This is a given sentence. See the structure. Yes, children? Could you follow me? Yeah, fine. This is subject. Is a linking verb. Romantic is a adjective. It's a subject complement. Now you have to change this affirmative sentence into exclamatory sentence. So it should begin with how romantic. Then subject, the weather, how romantic the weather is. Okay. So if a sentence that is assertive sentence has noun phrase as a subject complement, then such types of sentences should begin with what? Suppose if you have adjective or adjectival phrase as a subject complement, then such types of sentences should begin with how in the exclamatory sentences. So you should know the difference. Okay, fine. I'll give you some more examples for this structure. For second structure or structure 2, I'll give you some more examples. The place was expensive. The place was expensive. So the place subject was link verb, expensive adjective or adjectival phrase. Okay, fine. Now you have to change it into an exclamatory sentence. What I told you, what's the rule? Exclamatory sentence must begin with a how. Yeah, how. Then what comes next? Adjective. How expensive. Okay, how expensive. Then you have to bring subject here. How expensive the place. Then what's next? Be verb was. Then what is next? Exclamation mark. Yeah. Now you got an exclamatory sentence. How expensive the place was. So now you, with least effort, you have easily transformed the given assertive to exclamatory. This is possible because you know the rules. Yeah, that is important. If you observe or if you follow the given rules, then you can easily change any types of assertive sentence into an exclamatory sentence without committing any grammatical mistakes. Okay. See, they are excited to come to my place. I will give one more example. See, they are excited They are excited to come to my place. Come to my place. They are excited to come to my place. How can you change this sentence into an exclamatory? How excited. That's all. How, adjective, subject, and then link verb. How excited they are. The remaining part of the sentence can be replaced as it is. How excited they are to come to my place. Then exclamatory mark. That's all. Okay. So in this way, you can easily change an affirmative sentence into an exclamatory sentence. So here, so far now, you have seen two types of affirmative sentences. One is affirmative sentence where you can have noun phrase as a subject complement. And another type of affirmative sentence, you have adjectival phrase as a subject complement there. If you have noun phrase in the affirmative sentence, then you have to transform such types of sentences into an exclamatory sentence where it begins with what. If you have an adjectival phrase as a subject complement, then such types of sentences must begin with how in its exclamatory form. Okay, fine. I will give you more and more examples. Then you could understand this concept easily. Okay, fine, children. Assertive to exclamatory. Assertive to exclamatory. See, change the following assertive sentence into exclamatory sentence. You are very slow. See, you are very slow. Okay, good. Then she is very beautiful. She is very beautiful. Okay. Then I am very fortunate. See, then another one. It was a very marvelous sight. What a very, it was a marvelous sight. It was a marvelous sight. Then this is a very moving story. This is a very moving story. This is a very moving story. Okay, fine. Look at children. Here I have given you 4 sentences. See, read one by one. You are very slow. Yeah. She is very beautiful. Yeah. Third, it was a marvelous sight. And fourth one, this is a very moving story. Now you have got 4 assertive sentences. In the first 2 assertive sentences, after the link verb, you have slow, very slow. It is an adjectival phrase. It comes there as a subject complement. Very beautiful is a modifier, beautiful is an adjective. So it is an adjectival phrase. Here you have adjectival phrase as a subject complement in the first 2 sentences. In the third and fourth sentences, you have a marvelous sight. It's a noun phrase. This noun phrase here is used as a subject complement. Okay, in the fourth sentence, a very moving story. This is a quantifier. You have, okay, nothing is wrong in it. You have a group of words. They are called a noun phrase. Here this noun phrase is used as a subject complement. Now you just recall the rule what I teach you already. See, the first one, when you have noun adjectival phrase as a subject complement, then when you change or transform such types of assertive sentences into an exclamatory sentence, that exclamatory sentence must begin with how. Yeah, you are very slow. How slow? How plus adjective, then subject you, then link verb are. How slow you are. Wow, what a nice exclamatory sentence you have got with the least effort. I could see your happy faces. Very nice, children. I hope all of you have got good idea. She is very beautiful. This sentence is also transformed into an exclamatory sentence. How? This sentence also begins with how beautiful. How beautiful. Then subject she is. Wow, very fine. You have got a beautiful exclamatory sentence. How beautiful she is. Okay, the first two assertive sentences here are transformed into an exclamatory sentences following the rules. Okay, fine. Next, let me explain the third and fourth sentences. It was a marvelous sight. Here it is a noun phrase. What's the rule? What does rule say? Yeah. What does rule say? The rule says that if you have a noun phrase as a subject complement in an assertive sentence, then exclamatory sentence must begin with what? What only? Yeah, what a marvelous sight. What a marvelous sight. What? Yeah, marvelous. What a marvelous sight it was. Then exclamation mark. What a marvelous sight it was. Oh, what a marvelous sentence. Exclamatory sentence. You have transformed. Very good. This is a very moving story. Here also you have got a noun phrase. What a moving story. What a moving story. Yeah. Change it. What a moving story. This is. What a moving story this is. Yeah. So, now you have transformed all the four assertive sentences into an exclamatory sentences following the grammatical rules or following the rules. Okay, fine. So, the first two belongs to one category, the last two sentences belong to another category. Okay, fine. I hope all of you would understand it well. See, I will show you the structure here. See, structure 1. In the structure 1, you have, see what this rule says, subject, link verb and a noun phrase. If it is so, you have to change it, what plus noun plus subject plus link verb. Okay. So, following these rules, you have changed the first two sentences. See, here you have got subject, here you have got link verb, here you have got, see here, subject, be verb and a noun phrase. Okay, fine. So, this is a very moving story here also. So, this is the structure 1. Here you have to follow subject, link verb and a noun phrase as a subject, link verb and a noun phrase as a subject complement. Then it should be changed into what, noun phrase, subject, then verb. Okay. Okay, children? Fine. Then the second structure. The second structure you have subject, link verb and adjective. You have an adjective. Then it should be changed into how plus adjective plus subject plus link verb. See the first two sentences. See subject, link verb and adjective. See how plus adjective plus subject plus link verb. Okay, fine. So, structure 2, here you have got subject plus link verb plus adjective as a here you have got adjectival phrase as a subject complement. Then in the exclamatory sentence, it should begin with the how plus adjective plus subject plus link verb. Okay, children? Fine. Next, we are going to see how exclamatory sentences should be changed into an assertive sentence. Just it's a reverse. Okay, fine. Let me explain. Exclamatory to assertive. You can easily change. Here also you have some rules. Only thing you have to follow that rules. Based on that rule, you can easily change. In order to change an exclamatory sentence into an assertive without changing the meaning, we have to add words like very, indeed, truly, great and so on to sentence. In order to change, An exclamatory sentence in assertive without changing its meaning. Okay. See, exclamatory to assertive. Here what you are supposed to follow, when you are going to change an exclamatory sentence into an assertive, one thing should be remained in your mind, that is meaning should not be changed. We have to add words like very, we have to add, and indeed, very, indeed, truly, and then great, truly, great. So, when you are going to change an exclamatory sentence into an assertive sentence, then you have to add this type of words. You have to add these words very, indeed, truly, great. These words in the assertive sentence helps you to get a transformed assertive sentence without changing the meaning. In order to change an exclamatory sentence into assertive without changing into its meaning, we have to remove the exclamation mark. That's very important. So here I prescribe the two rules. First thing, when you change an exclamatory sentence into assertive sentence, you have to add this word very, indeed, truly, and great. It is optional. It depends upon which word you have to add, depends upon the structure of a sentence. Okay, fine, that is one. Second, you have to remove the exclamation mark. So these two rules you have to observe when you are transforming the given exclamatory sentence into an assertive sentence. For example, let me give you some example. What a happy day. What a happy day this is. Yeah. What a happy day this is. Today is a holiday and today is a happy day to you all, I think so, children, because we are celebrating our Republic Day today. Okay, fine. So what a happy day today is. What a happy day this is. How can you change this exclamatory sentence into an assertive sentence? You have to bring subject here. This. Then it is to be followed by the verb. This is a very, this is a very happy day. This is a very happy day, put the full stop. This is a very happy day. Here you have to follow the word order, the word structure of an assertive sentence. You know that an assertive sentence begins with a subject. So it begins with here subject this. Then in all assertive sentences, subject is followed by verb. So here you have link verb is. Then a very happy day. Okay. So this is a very happy day, put the full stop. So in this way, you can change an exclamatory sentence into an assertive sentence. I'll give you some more example. What a rainy day this is. Second example, what a rainy day. What a rainy day this is. What a rainy day this is. So this exclamatory sentence should be changed into an assertive sentence. As you said to you already, you should begin it with the subject this. This is. This is, how can you say this is a rainy day. Here you need not to add any modifier or any quantifier. No need for such things because it talks the things in general. It talks the things in general. It is a rainy day. So when you have a expression of something special, there you can use these modifiers. Otherwise, there is no need. So what a rainy day this is. This is a rainy day. That's a put a full stop and remove the exclamation mark. Could you follow me, children? Yeah. I'll give you some more examples for your better understanding. Yeah. Alas, we have lost the match. Alas, we have lost the match. See, when you have lost something, there you will get excited in this way. Ayo, alas, we have lost the match. So here you express in a gloomy mood, in a sad mood. So happily you are expressing these things. So it is indeed unfortunate. How can you change? It is indeed unfortunate that we have lost the match. See, you can change its subject. It's a dummy subject. It is an introductory subject. You can use it when you have this type of expressions. It's indeed. Really. It means really. It's indeed unfortunate. It is indeed unfortunate. It's indeed unfortunate then that we have lost the match. We have lost the match. So when you have this type of expressions, that is excitement, when you have excited at losing something, such types of sentences can be changed into assertive sentence in this way only. It is indeed unfortunate because losing a match is an unfortunate one. Yeah, of course. So it's indeed an unfortunate. So it gives you exact meaning to an assertive sentence. Without changing the exact meaning of the exclamatory sentence, you have to use this type of words to express. Then only you can retain the real excitement, the real feeling of the person who expresses. Yeah. When a person loses a match, he got excited, he exclaimed sadly, he exclaimed with sorrow. Such a feeling should be indeed expressed in the assertive sentence. So, it's indeed unfortunate. Wow, it is an unfortunate that we have lost the match. What a privilege it is to work with this great man. I will give you another example. Here also a person gets excited when he has a good atmosphere to work with someone else. When you have such types of exclamatory sentences, how can you change it into an assertive? Let me explain. What a privilege. What? Yeah. Privilege. See, what a privilege it is. What a privilege it's to work with this great man. This great man, an exclamatory mark. See here, what a privilege it is to work, what a privilege it is to work with such a great man. How can you change this exclamatory sentence into an assertive sentence? It's a privilege. It's a privilege to work with such a great man, with this great man. It's privilege. It's a privilege. It's privilege to work with this great man, full stop. So when you change an assertive sentence, exclamatory sentence into an assertive, the sentence should retain the meaning of the given sentence. That's very important. It in any way should not disturb the meaning of the given sentence. Okay, fine. So, you have learned here some examples of transformation of exclamatory into an assertive. I'll give you some more examples. How huge this building is. See how huge this building is. Here the exclamatory sentence begins with how huge this building is, exclamation mark. So here you have to change it into an assertive. This building is very huge. This building is very huge. What a terrible mess you have made of this dish. You have made a terrible mess out of this. Sometimes you may have like that. Okay, fine. So far now, you have learnt the process of an exclamatory sentence or transformation of exclamatory sentence into an assertive sentence with some basic rules. Okay, fine children. So now you have learnt the way of transforming assertive into interrogative and interrogative into assertive. Okay, so fine. Let me give you some more examples to make you this concept clear, or to make you to help understand this concept clear. Okay, fine. See, what a pity you did not come. What a pity you did not come. Some more examples for exclamatory sentences. What a pity. What a pity you did not come. What a pity you did not come. How can you change? It was a pity. It was a pity you did not come. Okay. It was a pity you did not come. Full stop. Okay. It was pity you did not come. What a fine kick it was indeed. See another one. What a fine kick. What a fine kick it was indeed. It was indeed. So an exclamatory sentence, you have to change it into assertive sentence. It was indeed. How can you change? It was, yeah, indeed. It was indeed a fine kick. It was indeed a fine kick. So here you have to observe the word order of a assertive sentence. Yeah, what's the word order or word structure of an assertive sentence? It must begin with the subject. Subject must be followed by a verb. So we have followed the word order structure of an assertive sentence. Okay, fine. See the Taj. It is very beautiful. It was indeed a very fine kick. How beautiful is the Taj? Another example. Sentences which begins with the how. How beautiful the Taj is. How beautiful the Taj is. How beautiful the Taj is. So how you change this exclamatory into an assertive? The Taj is very beautiful. The Taj is very beautiful. Okay. So you can easily change. Hurrah! We have won the match. Hurrah! When you have won the match, you get excited. At the time you can express this. Hurrah! We have won the match. We have won the match. It is joyful. It is joyful. Indeed, it is joyful. It is indeed joyful that we have won the match. Really, it is indeed joyful. It is indeed really joyful that we have won the match. We have won the match. Don't forget to put the full stop. Okay, fine. So, alas, when one get excited, in a gloomy mood, a sad tone, alas, his father is no more. How can you change such types of sentences? I'll give you an example for such types of expressions also. Sometimes when you have lost something valuable, you feel so sad. How such types of expressions can be changed into an assertive? For example, alas, alas, his father, he is no more. Alas, his father is no more. So here it is sadful. It is very sadful that his father is no more. It is so sad. This meaning should come. It is sadful. It is sadful. It is sadful that his father. It is sadful that his father is no more. That his father is no more. No more in the sense means died. Okay, fine. Oh, for the wings of a dove. How can you change this type of exclamatory sentences? So different exclamatory sentences you have sometimes. So don't worry. Such types of sentences can also be changed into an affirmative if you follow these rules. Oh, for the wings. Oh, for the wings of a dove. For the wings of a dove. Oh, that I were a bird. Oh, I were a bird. It's an imaginary. Sometimes you may have an imagination. So imaginative expressions there are. Such types of imaginative expressions can be changed into an assertive in such a way. You would like, really you are not a bird, but you wish to be a bird. See, if I were an angel, I would help everybody else. If I were an angel, I would help all the poor people. Such types of expressions are normally expressed with the help of subjective mood, I were. This is called a subjunctive mood. Yeah. It is an imaginary condition. In such cases, irrespective of the subject, you can use the verb, past form of the verb were. What a piece of work man is. Like that, see. Wow, that I were happy. What a lazy boy he is. You may have such types of sentences and you can change and see. I wish I had the wings of a dove. Here, how can you change? I wish. Yeah, you can change. If I were a bird, I wish I had the wings of a dove. I wish I had the wings of a dove. Actually, this is exact meaning. I wish I had the wings of a dove. I wish I were a bird. That is, I wish I were a bird. Okay, fine. What a piece of work man is. See, I will write it after rubbing all these things. See, different expressions, all these sentences you should know. What a piece of work. What? Yeah. What a piece of work man is. What a piece of work man is. How can you change this sentence? Man is a great piece of work. See, man is a great piece of work. Man is a great piece of work. Then next, would that I were happy. Would that I were happy. I wish I were happy. See, expression would that I were happy. Exclamatory mark. Would that I were happy. How can you change this exclamatory sentence into an assertive sentence? I wish I were happy. I wish I were happy. I wish I were happy. What a lazy boy he is. See, what a lazy boy he is. See, what a lazy boy he is. How can you change? He is a very lazy boy. He is a very lazy boy. That's all. So, oh, that I were a child again. What a change has come in our values. I wish I were a child. For example, suppose if you have a sentence like this. Oh, that I were a child. I were a child again. How can you change this type of sentence? I wish I were a child again. Then you put the full stop. I wish I were a child again. If only I could win the first prize, I wish I could receive. If only I could win the first prize. For example, another sentence. If only I could win the first prize. If only I could win the first prize. If only. How can you change? I wish I could win the first prize. Okay, fine. So children, so many examples you have seen for transformation of exclamatory sentences into assertive sentences, and then see subject plus verb plus adverb. Sometimes you may have this structure. For this you have to change it into how plus adverb plus subject plus verb. So for that also I would like to give you one more example. Some structure 1, structure 2, and see, sometimes you may have this type of sentences. She sings assertive to exclamatory. I will give you some more examples. Assertive to exclamatory. Suppose if you don't have assertive sentence where you have an action verb, suppose instead of link verb, if you have an action verb, how can you change such type of sentences? How to change assertive sentence into exclamatory sentences when assertive sentences have an action verbs? Let me give you 1 or 2 examples. With that, I would like to conclude today's session. For example, subject plus verb. Here verb is an action word. Verb is an action word plus adverb of manner. And sometimes you may have modifier also. Sometimes you have modifier. So if you have such types of sentences, how can you change such sentences? Let me explain. Subject plus verb action plus adverb plus modifier. For example, she sings beautifully. She sings beautifully. Here you have subject, sings action word, and beautifully an adverb. How can you change this type of sentences into an exclamatory? How beautifully she sings. Okay, how beautifully she sings. The boys are working on the task honestly. See, the boys are working. The boys are working on the task. Honestly. How honestly? The boys are working on the task. How honestly? How beautifully she sings. See, how honestly the boys are working on the task. So don't forget, children, this is another type of sentence. In this sentence, you have some assertive sentences where there is no link verb. If you have an action word in an assertive sentence, how can we change such type of assertive sentences into an exclamatory sentences? Yeah, by observing the following rules, you can easily change. Such type of sentences should begin with how. plus adverb of manner. Then the subject plus verb. One more example. See, the mother kissed the child passionately. How passionately the mother kissed the child. Max surprisingly knocked him out. See, the mother kissed the child. The mother kissed the child passionately. So here, how passionately, yes, how passionately the mother kissed, how passionately the mother kissed the child. So that's the way you have to change the given sentence into an exclamatory. Max surprisingly knocked him out. See one more example. Max surprisingly knocked him out. Surprisingly knocked him out. How surprisingly Max knocked him out. Then exclamatory mark. That's all. So this structure shows you the sentence what you have given here. Subject plus verb plus an adverb. Here the verb is an action word. You don't have any link verb. Then how plus adverb plus subject plus verb. See, how plus adverb plus subject plus verb. Okay children. So far now you have seen three important structures of transformation. That is how to change an assertive sentence into an exclamatory sentence, and then exclamatory sentences into an assertive sentences. I have explained everything with good examples. I hope all of you could understand these things well, and just note it down in your grammar note, and try to frame your own sentences and try to transform the sentences which has been given in your grammar book. Okay, exclamatory into assertive and assertive into exclamatory. Try yourself. If you have any doubts, you can get it clarified with your English teachers. Children, thank you. Have a nice day.